Hello, this is Miss Johansson, and I'm here to help make sure that you understand how to do your Unit 6 Part B project-based assessment. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need are a couple of materials. You need some type of cube. So some examples are a dice, could be out of a game. All right, so you just need at least one die, and then you could use a Lego. Make sure it is not one of these Legos because it needs to be a perfect cube. So a cubed Lego. It could be a block. It could even be one you make at home. So we do have links in your announcement. So you will want to review the announcement about your Unit 6 tests or assessments. But there is a link on how to make one out of paper. So you can definitely do that. They even show you if you are using a piece of paper, make sure you make it a square first. So in order to do that, most of you know you just fold one of the corners over so that it makes kind of like a triangle shape. Okay, so you just fold one piece down, makes a triangle, and then you take this bottom piece off. You just tear it right off. There you go. And you are left with a square. And then you can watch the video and it will show you how to make a cube. All right. If you would rather not do origami, we did attach a net to that announcement as well. So you can just print out that net and fold it up super quickly. Okay, so once you have your cube, the next thing you're going to do is find a box. For our example, I chose a larger box, but you can just go in your pantry and find any box. You may have a popcorn box, we have zingers, a cereal box, anything that can be filled with volume. And one more, if you have any games in your house, you can use the base or the top of your game box. This was really cool because this is how volume's used in the real world. They had to know how big the volume of the bottom piece to know how big to make the top piece. So, but anyway, that's another box you could use. So let's get started. So once you have your cube and you have your box, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to start using this unit of measurement to find the length, width, and height. Okay, we're going to find the volume of our box. So the first thing I did is I only have one of these made. I guess you could have made 10, but I only have one of these made. And I'm going to put it along the bottom, and then I'm going to mark where that's at. So I'm going to put a mark where that's at. All right, and then I'm going to move it over. And then I'm going to put another mark and keep going. And what I'm going to find is that this goes across all the way except for very little in the corner, but that's okay if it's a rough estimate. So this goes across 4 across the bottom. Then you're going to do length. Okay, so this is my rectangular prism. I'm going to find the length, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to mark it. And then I'm going to scoot it over and do it again. And this is if you only made one. You could have made 6 or a dozen of these. Or if you're using Legos, you could use as many as you want just to line them up across the bottom. Okay, so I see that this goes across approximately 5 times. And then finally, if I just did 5 times 4, that just gives me the area of the bottom of this box. I'm looking for volume, right? I want to know how many of these it would take to fill this whole box. So now I'm going to do volume. So I'm going to go up the side, and I'm going to be marking this and keep going up the side, and I see, oh, sorry, you may not have seen that, but I just marked it and went up the side. It takes about 3 up the side, okay? So my depth is 3. So I did mark my box. My width was 4, and then I had a length of 5. Okay? So now I'm ready to find the volume. Length times width times height. Okay, or they may say length times width times depth. So 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 3 is 60. So it would take approximately 60 of these to fill this box. And if I wanted to do the real experiment and go all the way, take this to the end, I could make 60 of these and see if that worked out. So That is what you are doing. Now, you're going to need some resources. Every question in your test on the assessment has resources, or you can find all the same resources in the announcement section. All right, I hope you have fun with this and you learn a little bit about how volume works. Thank you very much.